अरे दीवानो मुझे पहचानो.
Some men fade into the shadows even after creating legends. This is the story of one such man, Chandra Barot, the director of India's one of the most iconic films, Dawn, released in 1978, and yet a name many have forgotten. Chandra Barot was born in Tanzania, East Africa on 27 July 1938. Though born abroad, he was of Indian origin. His family hailed from Gujarat and later settled in India, making him an Indian national. Chandra Barot began his life as a banker, but cinema tugged at his soul. So he left his secure job and moved to India, his ancestral homeland, with nothing but dreams and determination. Yes, he was Indian by blood, by soul, by ambition. Barot began his cinematic journey under the wing of Manoj Kumar, assisting him on classics that shaped Indian cinema. Films like Purab aur Paschim, Shore, Roti Kapda or Makan. He absorbed the craft from the storytelling to editing brick by brick. What he lacked in fame, he made up in skill. In mid-70s, fate knocked. His close friend Nariman Irani, a renowned cinematographer, had fallen into financial ruin after a flop film. Desperate to repay debts and save his family, Irani asked Barot to direct a quick, tight budget thriller. The writing duo Salim Javed handed them a script that had been rejected by every major superstar, right from Anand, Dharmendra, Jeetendra. Nobody believed in it. But Barot believed in it. He turned to Amitabh Bachchan, then a rising superstar, post-Zanjeer, and Amitabh, in a move that defined their friendship, agreed to do the film purely as a favor. Barot had no big studio, no box office pull, just trust. Dawn began rolling, a thriller with a double role, sleek suits, sharp lines and lethal moves and terrific action. But midway through production, tragedy struck. A cloud burst in Mumbai led to the collapse of a studio wall. Nariman Irani was fatally injured, dying before the film ever saw the light of the day. The man who had risked everything for Dawn didn't live to see its premiere. Barot, Salim, Javed and Bachchan pushed forward despite grief and near bankruptcy. But during the final edit, Salim Javed felt something was missing, and the second half lacked relief, a high point. Even the legendary Manoj Kumar backed their opinion. So they decided to shoot one final song, Haike Pan Banaras Wala, a song originally rejected by Devanand for his film Banarsi Babu, was pulled from the dustbin of Bollywood. Shot in a single day in Goregaon, with Amitabh Bachchan chewing pan and dancing like never before. The song electrified the nation. It gave the film the masala it needed, and it became a cult classic. Dawn was released in May 1978. It smashed expectations. It became the third highest grossing film of the year and ran for Golden Jubilee weeks in major cities and helped clear Irani's family debts. But the man who directed it did not rise with it. The story's popularity also gave rise to successful South Indian adaptations. Legendaries like NTR acted as Yugandhar in Telugu version and superstar Rajinikanth as Billa in Tamil remake of Dawn in 1980, cementing Barot's legacy across Indian cinema. Dawn was later developed into a celebrated franchise. Javed Akhtar's son Farhan Akhtar reimagined the film for modern audiences with Dawn, The Chase begins again in 2006, followed by a sequel Dawn 2 in 2011, both starring superstar Shah Rukh Khan, and world is looking forward to Ranveer Singh carrying forward the legacy of Dawn. Despite this massive hit, Chandra Barot never made another film with Amitabh Bachchan. No official fallout, just the cold reality of an industry that moves on. He directed a Bengali film, Ashrita, in 1989. Then came Pyar Bhara Dil in 1991. Again, no magic. 3 ambitious films, Hong Kong wali script, Neel ko pakadna impossible, and Titli were shelved. Chandra Barot lived on the fringes of cinema.
Halki Fulki, nice film which my wife is producing.
He was survived by his wife Deepa and family, living a life away from the limelight. His health declined. He battled pulmonary fibrosis for 7 years. And on July 2025, he passed away in Mumbai at the age of 86. He gave the world Dawn, a film that spanned remakes, sequels, and generations of fans, but his name faded from the market. Was it luck or the merciless nature of Bollywood? FilmOrbit pays tribute to Chandra Barot, the forgotten man behind the legend, a filmmaker who showed us that even if you create a classic, industry may not give you a second chance. But stories like his must never be forgotten.